ever-changing weather, red flags, safety cars, incidents, and of course the usual dose of Ferrari strategic genius, Max Verstappen won a thrilling Dutch Grand Prix yesterday, with Fernando Alonso and Pierre Gasly running off a very exciting podium. This was a Dutch Grand Prix. The race started under heavy clouds. By heavy clouds I mean spots of rain, such that by lap 1, some teams decided to pit for inters, hoping to gain advantage on the teams that decided against it. Some others stayed outside of the on-track, that being Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, and of course the McLarens of Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. So Max Verstappen was down in 4th by lap 3 after pitting after Checo of course, and fell behind Pierre Gasly, Guan Yu Zhou and Kevin Magnussen. Of course he was 2nd by lap 6 and catching Checo Perez, with Sainz, Albon, Leclerc, who was slow through an earlier incident during the first lap, and of course Kevin Magnussen, Lando Norris running off the top 10. So Max pitted on lap 12, as it was clear then that the track was drying up for dry weather tires, and of course Oscar Piastri was setting fastest lap times as a signal that the dry weather tire was the better tire to be on at the time. So just as things are settling down, with Max Verstappen doing what he does lately, opening up a huge gap, making us forget about him, Logan Sargent crashed into turn 1, bringing out firstly the VSC and then the full safety car, and of course waking up Bernard Maylander. So at that point, someone had to wake up Bernard Maylander, as Logan Sargent had gone into turn 1 into the barriers, bringing out firstly the VSC and then the full safety car. At that point, Max was leading Checo, who was leading Alonso, followed by Gasly, Sainz, Guan Yu Zhou, Magnussen, Albon, who was still on the same set of tires he started the race in, and of course Ocon and Tsunoda running off the top 10. Lap 22, safety car returned, Bernard went to relax, and Max sped off into the distance. The positions remained pretty much the same for the top 4, meanwhile behind him, Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton made their way past Charles Leclerc, who was still struggling in the Ferrari, and of course Magnussen going backwards as usually Haas does. Haas really has to do something about this tire degradation, or at least make some changes behind the scenes, because this has become ridiculous now. They have good qualifying pace, but when it comes to race pace, it's pretty much useless qualifying the top 10 and then not even finishing in the top 15 because your car just eats its tires. So lap 40, Max Verstappen is 7 seconds down the road from the next Red Bull. Behind him Alonso was keeping in touch, and basically the top 4 remaining unchanged, with Gasly also keeping in mind that he had to serve a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, followed by Sainz and Albon. Leclerc meanwhile had fell so far back he was actually giving Liam Lawson practice for his next race in Monza, battling the AlphaTauri for a couple of laps before Ferrari deciding to end Charles' misery and retiring the car. So the next pit window opened, with Lando Norris being the first one to pit and Albon finally pitting for his first pit stop, having used the one set of tire for the whole race. Alonso lost position when he had issues during a slow stop, but of course gained position as the race went on. 10 minutes later, the rain did arrive, I don't know what that is, but yeah, the rain did arrive. Heavy downpour hit the track, with the first sign shown as Checo Perez went off the turn 1. He did hit the barrier but recovered his car, although he lost track position to Fernando Alonso. Guan Yu Zhou did the same a few moments later, but was hit the barrier so hard he brought the VSC, and then Race Control decided to bring out the red flag as there was too much heavy rainfall. It was pretty much unsafe for the cars to continue racing, with the order at the time being Max leading Alonso and Checo after having had made mistake well behind him. Gasly, Sainz, Lewis, Lando Norris, George Russell, Albon and Piastri was running off the top 10 at the time of the red flag. 40 minutes later, the race did resume, Max Verstappen leading from Fernando Alonso. Checo Perez meanwhile was said to have sped in the pit lane, thus received a 5-second penalty. This would eventually drop him down to 4th, promoting Pierre Gasly, getting a much deserved podium for Alpine. So Sainz finished 5th after a close battle with Lewis Hamilton, at least some points for Ferrari. Anyway, Lewis finished 5th, fighting back from 13th, and followed by Lando Norris, Alex Albon, and another great points for Williams, followed by Piastri and Ocon in the points. Lance Stroll finished 11th. I actually forgot about Lance Stroll entirely in the race, kind of like Valtteri Bottas. Actually, at all. Anyway, Hülkenberg finished 12th in the Haas Sports/Tire degradation. Liam Lawson, debuting for Daniel Ricciardo, finished a brilliant 13th, finishing the race, challenging conditions, changing weather, tough track, but still kept the car intact and brought it home. So great drive from him. Forgot about Bottas, as I told you. Kevin Magnussen finished 14th in the Haas Sports/Tire degradation. And Russell, after having damage while battling Tsunoda after the safety car came in, finished. But after that tire situation early in the race, not coming in, I think just good Mercedes. That good place to challenge for the podium. Not just Lewis saying that we've challenged Max. Come on. We're never gonna challenge Max. The podium, yes, but not Max. Anyway, that's it for the race. Your race results. Exciting, thrilling Dutch Grand Prix. It was a very nice race, exciting race, and a great way to come back after the summer break. Another win for Red Bull, 9 in a row for Max, equaling Seb's record of 2013. I'm not gonna say much, guys. I think I've said it all before. Kind of like reasons why you think Erling Haaland is a good player. I think I've said it all now. Max is in a league of his own. Red Bull in the league of their own. A thrilling race, great performances from Fernando Alonso, and a great podium for Pierre Gasly. It was a great race, guys. Let me know what you think. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe, and of course you're welcome to leave your comments in the comments section, and of course you're also welcome to add your suggestions and opinions about the channel. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys, and remember to like, subscribe, and remember to start your engines and see you in more.